is Optimistic Chris. First day, Atlantic Ocean. Last day, Pacific Ocean. Here I go, 3,500 miles plus my friends. Hello. Join me along the way on Soulmate Cyclists. Thank you. Me and my bike. This is going to be fun. So I thought I'd share with you my new fashion statement. It's anyway, that's not why I jumped on. I jumped on because I've been told by last night's host and tonight's host that up in front of me there's a bridge out, but that I can get through. So let's go take a peek. I'm hoping there's no workers around, and if there are, I'm hoping that they are willing to help me figure it out. Okay, 3 barriers in front of me, road closed. Let's ride on by and see what we get. Oh, it's way down into the valley, I can see that now. There's the barriers, and I see cranes. Well, I noticed a change. I'm just about to pull into the town of Ethan. The water tower is over there, and Ethan is south of Mitchell, and Mitchell is known for the Corn Palace. And over there behind my shoulder is a cornfield, which is, you know, pretty fair game for what we've been seeing so far. But if I cruise around, generally speaking, the landscape has changed. What I'm seeing a lot more now is grasslands and cattle and more undulating landscape. And that is exactly what I anticipate now through the rest of South Dakota and beyond. The landscape is changing. Good morning, Soulmate Cyclist friends. I am in Mitchell, South Dakota, home of the world famous Corn Palace here. It's been around for 129 years, and they redecorate the facade of the palace every year with new designs using up to 12 different colors of corn and local grasses. And right behind me, they're in the process of doing that. You can see the guys on the forklift. Excuse my little, these guys are taking down last year's designs, and farther over here on the blue one we have the guys who are putting up this year's designs, and it changes every year. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Tying the ride that goes onto the palace.
Tying it with wire?
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
We just put one of those things on here, then we pull it out.
And then this guy chops them to length and stuff?
Yeah.
I see. Today I'm not going to stick around. I have been here before. I'm headed west, and I have a little bit of a backwind, so I want to take advantage of that. I want to take advantage of the cooler temperatures this morning. But Mitchell and the Corn Palace, worth a look. So this was a cool little find. I was just leaving Mitchell, South Dakota, home of the Corn Palace, and lo and behold, I saw these out of the corner of my eye. And these are some of the earlier, original, way back when, decorations that went on the roof of the Corn Palace. They got more sort of Art Nouveau things, but these are ones that sat up there for many, many years. Cool find. Well, that was a nice little stop for 2 reasons. One was the Corn Palace in Mitchell, but most importantly was my host for the night, my warm showers host, Dave, who was spectacular. We sat around, had a beer, talked a bit, We had some appetizers and we talked a bit. We had dinner and we talked a bit. We shared stories and talked a bit. And before I knew it, it was 10:30 at night time. What a great, great host, Dave. Thank you so very much, my friend. Cheers, soulmate cyclist friends. You know, I think it just needs to go out of the picture, doesn't it? It was a long day today, a long day, but not in a way that is easy to measure. Total mileage today, 65. That's easy. You know, you punch it in Google, A to B, 65 miles. What made it seem like a long day is the amount of time that it took me to get here and the reasons why. I'm on the frontage road following I-90, and it was one of those old, I think it's Highway 16, concrete roads. So concrete slabs, and each one of those slabs was about 6 yards long. And when I say old Highway 16, I mean old Highway 16. Big gaps between the slabs, you know, eroded out, the holes, so it's like kadunk, kadunk, kadunk. You can't get any speed going because it slows you down all the time. Then the other big thing today, big variable, was the wind. Fortunately, knock on wood, it wasn't a headwind, but it was a side wind. And that side winds, they play havoc with your ability to get any real speed going. They're always pushing you around, and when the trucks go by. I had a truck go by me today, a big truck with a trailer. It had 54 tires on the ground, on the road. 54, 27 on each side of the vehicle. That thing blew me all over heck. And then the last thing, which is actually the pleasurable part of why my day was so long, I did spend a little bit of time this morning in Mitchell at the Corn Palace, as you saw earlier in the video, and I did take some respite from the heat and the wind in the entrance to a school, the last town over, and chatted with a lovely lady, the custodian. And then I chatted with my mum in England for about 30 minutes or so. So when you add up the bad road and the wind and then talking with family and the Corn Palace, it's just about 7 o'clock in the evening. This is my latest getting into my destination. I am at I'll use the term loosely, an RV park. They do have, looks like some people have permanent sites here. It's $11 for a tent, but it'll have hot showers. So I've got myself some shade, got myself a picnic table, got myself a beer. It's a good day. Okay, bye-bye my friends. I'll see you again in the morning. Thanks for watching Soulmate Cyclist. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram.